Hello everyone, welcome to another video, and in this one we're going to be talking about the feeling of inspiration. So we're going to be sort of explaining what exactly is this feeling, why do we feel it, and why is it actually an important feeling to understand, and how we can use it to our advantage to benefit ourselves in our life. And in the background of this video, as usual, there'll be the process of a digital painting I made. I'm not sure which one I'm going to put, but if you enjoy it, feel free to check out my Instagram in the link below in the description for other similar paintings. So let's start with the video. So what is this feeling of inspiration? So to feel inspired by something means that it is something which makes you dream, and it's something that's generally associated with feelings of motivation, vision, courage. Not only those things, but commonly those things. And so where does this feeling come from? Well, there's many different contexts in which we can actually feel inspired. But if we try to narrow it down to the commonalities which cause this feeling, I noticed that you tend to feel inspired when you see or hear about something that strongly aligns with what your ideal self, this vision of yourself that you'll have in your mind, would be doing in that scenario. So to give an example, maybe you watched a movie and you feel inspired by the main character because they're overcoming a difficult challenge. It can be through studying or fighting or whatever the case may be. If this scene fills you with inspiration, it's probably because you have attached a very strong sense of value to this courageous behavior that this movie character is portraying. And if you can relate to this character, it will enhance the sense of inspiration that much more, right? If you like, it's very rare to feel inspired by a character that is viewed as being just perfect. We tend to feel inspired by more understandable and similar characters to ourselves who go through things and react in ways that we personally find inspiring, for lack of a better word. So there are many different things which can inspire you in different ways, but let's say the archetype of the hero's journey, and archetypes is a whole other topic that we can delve into in a different video, but that's definitely one of the most common themes that you notice throughout films, throughout animated films, throughout books that tend to inspire people. So feeling inspired is in itself a great feeling, because we go from feeling hopeless about our current situation into actually believing in the possibility of the outcome, and instead of lamenting ourselves about our current situation, we then live in the moment and try to chase it. For example, we've all seen movie scenes where a soldier in the battlefield gives an inspirational speech to his companions, causing them all to charge in the battle behind them. That doesn't happen just in movies, by the way, and it even causes us, the viewer, to almost feel this rush to want to join them. And this proves that being in this state of feeling inspired, it really removes all the inhibitions that were previously there towards pursuing a certain task or goal. And this can actually be seen and studied through the hormonal activities in your brain when you are feeling inspired, but I don't like talking about science in these videos, but you can look into that as well. So the ideal situation is that if things you are working on a daily basis inspire you and push you to become better at it, then that's great. So feeling inspired makes you believe you can achieve anything. And why is it important? Well, why should you try and have and sort of maintain and work with that feeling within your own life? So I'm a firm believer that in life, everything happens through action and through movement. And if you have a goal that you have for yourself, and if this goal inspires you personally, it will suddenly be much easier to kickstart it into motion and actually trying to pursue it. So when you're in a sense of feeling inspired, your brain is releasing lots of dopamine as well as other hormones which lower your inhibitions. And this gives you this wave of motivation that pushes you to take action, which makes it easier to take action. And it's the key to understand that when you have this wave of inspiration, you're always relating it to your own life. This is one of the properties of inspiration, of the word inspiration, that is very particular to this feeling, right? When we say we are inspired, we're always talking about ourselves. It is a very personal feeling. The same scene may inspire someone, but not another person in the same way. So, how can we actually make use of this feeling? I think when you do feel inspired, it's very important that you don't let this feeling go and you analyze it. If something inspires you, it's a sure sign that your mind is pushing you towards a certain goal, and you should absolutely not ignore it, right? What we're looking for as humans, above anything else, is personal fulfillment. And following the signs that your brain is showing you by triggering this feeling is a great way to achieve this. Most people probably don't ever sit back and reflect on the different things that inspire them, that motivate them in particular ways. Most people just live life and don't really question themselves about this, right? For most people, this maybe just comes naturally. But I feel like that in this day and age, in today's society, there's just so many distractions everywhere that we so easily get triggered into pursuing activities that are fun, but that are not actually meaningful to us, that are not pushing us towards this sense of fulfillment. And in a way, like in this way, we're a victim of our own minds, really, because there's so many pleasureful activities in this world which don't actually lead us anywhere in the long term and which push us astray. So the point here is that, however, if an activity really inspires you, it's a very telling sign that this behavior, that sort of what you witnessed that inspired you, right? This behavior that you saw that was displayed in this act that causes you to feel inspired, or the actual thing that was done in itself, these are things that you should be pursuing and that will give you a feeling of lasting well-being rather than just the instant gratification, right? So I sort of view inspiration as showing you, guiding you towards a path where you can actually feel fulfillment in your own life. Okay, it's a very different feeling than feeling just excited because of this new episode of Netflix that came out, compared to feeling genuinely inspired by an action that you saw someone do, or by a long-term vision that you suddenly have, right? I really feel you should be following your brain when it comes to inspiration. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hearing me ramble about this subject, and catch you in the next one.